Hmm, 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 hmm. Nothing like waiting 8 seconds. Huh. Had to get outside. It's funny. I've been outside all day because of all the work. What up, RJ? How you doing? Oh, yeah, it is good morning out there, isn't it? Yeah, it's technically morning here. It's after midnight, so that is the AM, which I always call the morning. How you holding up? You good? Everything good with you? Oh, that dog every time. At least I don't hear all the birds. They don't start to annoy me till about 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. But nah, I'm just taking a walk. Hey, Creek. Hey, Caitlin. How you doing? What's going on? I'm just out, you know, enjoying the moonlight. Oh, it's 11 there. So, okay, about 11 hours difference. That's cool. Oh, man. I hope you're all right, Sasquatch. I really do. And I hope you get. And it's crazy. But no, I mean, keep it up. Ooh. Well, I hope that you succeed in that. I really, really do. Love you too, man. I hope that's wrong. I really hope that's wrong because I always enjoy hearing from you. Plus, I missed them inexplicable rhymes and your cool vids. I love you, man. Thanks for hanging out, no matter what. And it's never always over, right? It's pouring rain. Right now, it is 12:45 a.m. here, where I'm at. Like, because in the U.S. there's different time zones. So, like, where I'm at in the central time zone, that would, it's 11 hours. If I was mountain, it'd be like 12 hours difference. If I was in California, it'd be like 13 hours difference. If I was in the East Coast, it'd be 10 hours difference. These time zones be tripping me out. See you on the other side, bro. That's real sad. It really is. Much love, Sasquatch. Always much love. Thanks for always kicking it when you could. I mean that for real. Hey, Red. How you doing? Praying for you, bro. I'm praying for you, Sasquatch. I know, I know. My name's Wicked, so everybody's just like, why do you have such a contradictory name? Um, because my name is my id and my ego. It's a psychological thing. It's like psychomachia. Your angel and your devil on your shoulder, or my yin and my yang. One side's more outright, one side's more subtle. That's all it means. Hold on a second. Oh, and you're crocheting. Very nice, very nice. Hold on. Oh, and I really hope that I hear from him again. Guy's so cool. He makes all these little catchy videos. I say makes, I'm not using the past tense because my denial won't allow it. Or as I like to tell people, I'm just too stupid to face certain facts of life. Yeah, nah, Caitlin's cool. Caitlin always comes in, chills out, be catching me. I always find it hilarious when people come through because y'all notice I don't ever say nothing that makes any sense. You're just talking to a dude who's chilling. Can't even call this content. But what did he say? In the land of a million drums, there is always something going on. I've done it for you before, Redhead. Every time I go check my studio on my YouTube, on my mobile, I'll just be there checking to see if I missed any comments that didn't show up. And the next thing I know, my whole mod list is gone. So then I have to remod everybody. Probably because I don't use a computer. So I got these big old thumbs. They're not even big thumbs. I just press too hard. I don't know how to gently tap. I always try to keep things unexpected. Although, like for right now, I don't want to say nothing cheesy for about Show Me Sasquatch. Show Me Sasquatch is he been around for a long time hanging out with me. And I really hope, and I really, really hope that it ain't the end. I'm not gonna quote no Smashing Pumpkins. Say the end is the beginning is the end. I just really hope it ain't. That's how I deal with stuff. Hold on, I'm going inside of this store, so I always click the camera so that nobody has to be on there, and I cut off the audio so that they don't have to be recorded. I don't like to do that to people that don't want it done. And I am back at it like a bad habit. No, I really don't be trying to get rid of mods or nothing. They just, like I said, because on my phone when I'm up here, in the studio, it'll like have this cancel save thing, and I press cancel, and be like, your mods are canceled. I press save. All right, we saved the fact that your mods are canceled. I'm like, oh, great. Well, love being old. But anyways, Well, no, I'm just sorry. I'm still hung up on Sasquatch. Because here's the thing, like I know that this YouTube and stuff, you get your chat rooms and you talk to people, and you have. It's weird. I don't like to say a prayer, social relationship, or relationship, but you get to know that person on some level. You don't physically know them mentally, but you guys talk about all kinds of stuff. You share common things, and to find out you probably won't hear from that person, not because of anger or anything, but because crazy stuff of life. That's always saddening. Yeah, I'm back. I also said something about 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds ago. I barely remember what I said because I'm terrible at speeches. I'm sure it was all right. I don't know. I'm just a geekster. Hey, Mahia, how you doing? Hope all is well out there. Man, it's probably like, let's see, it's almost 1 o'clock here. So, what is it? Almost like 2, 3 o'clock there. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just working out some stuff, thinking about some things, handling some news, getting philosophical as I coast to every obstacle. So, in other words, I'm just trying to fulfill the chill. Sooner or later, I'll be ready for the funeral. Or is it every day? I don't remember. I used to always remake that song anyway with my friends whenever I'd hear that song. Because our game was we hear a song and we just put our own words to it. We wouldn't record it. We just sit around being loaded and doing that. Mostly drinking. What did I get at the store? I got me a cold one. Now here's the question: am I talking about tea? Am I talking about soda? Am I talking about brew? What could I be talking about? Well, I'm talking to you. Why am I talking like that? Time is. I don't drink Arizona teas anymore. I used to drink the crap out of those, like all the flavors. But yeah, originally this is gonna be a quick one, but I'm like, screw it. Since this is a random dummy dumb, I'm just gonna sit here and chop it up with you for a sec. Not too long though, because the motto on this page is I don't know what you have to go do, which means that I don't like to take up people's time. Unless I'm playing a video game or something, then I'm completely vegged out. But most of the time, I only play video games if it's one I can play in my sleep and not be too bad at, which I suck at almost all of them, but mostly just for the talking, chop it up with people. It helps with the dead air because I pause a lot and I have no editing skills. Well, I like to chop it up with people. There's so many people that are interesting. It's a big world out there. And this is like one of the best ways I can do that without running up a phone bill or sitting in a creepy chat room. And I'm talking about when the internet was first a thing. Well, not a first a thing, but when There was only chat rooms. There weren't really. You didn't have your social media. That was your social media. You had chat rooms and Lord, 56K modems with your phone line. You use your landline. Nightmares. Sorry, zoned out for a sec. Yeah, because if I'm not talking, the music is, or I'm looking at a scene. Plus, I'm not very good at reacting. Like most people, they're really excited. I'm just like, that's nice or awesome, and comes off as either distant, fake, don't care. I'm like, no, I'm just always been kind of monotone. Can't help it. And you know what I mean? I'm always creeping in the darkness. What's up with y'all though? Let's see. We got one person chilling in the morning, and with Red, I know that it's kind of late where you're at, but not too late because both in the states. But I'm like a couple hours ahead. So, and besides your crocheting, anything else popping? Oh, hey, Susanna. I was just chilling out with Luna. I mean, I hadn't streamed in I think a couple days. I did a couple of vids, but I hadn't done one of my quick streams. And so far, we're still under a half hour, so that's good. Hmm. I like all the ways to say peace, to say love. Darts of an airy word, which fraught with so much conviction. What am I talking about? I don't even know what that means. Yeah, I do. I just like saying random crap though. That's why I have quote battles. Me and my friend Easy been doing this for like almost a year now. I think probably almost 2 years. And yes, Red, I did, however, read what you said on your comment when I was out here in my t-shirt and I told you it was kind of cold out here. So I took your advice and I'm wearing my hoodie. My good old Chicago hoodie. But enough of that. I like doing it this way. I don't know why. Well, I don't like doing it this way. I like it better when you have it the other way around so you can see from my perspective what I'm looking at. Right now, I have this thing propped up on a barbecue grill. But it's cool because I'm dark. And then I come in. But closer I get, the more I'm like, I have got to shave, but I just don't want to. Worried about me? No need. Was it? It's not what you go through, it's what you get through. The best part is, well, not the best part, but when you've already went through your worst fear, then you're going through that and it happens and stuff, then everything else is attached, purposeless. Yeah, but if I shave it off, then I won't get it back for like another 6 months. My hair grows really slowly on my face. The rest of my head, though, that's why I always wear this head wrap. I have a lot of hair in this thing. So much though that when I show from the shadows, like that, like I have close-ups on the shadows, people are like, "You have a big head." I'm like, "That's just my hair. I have a lot of hair." Ah, it was windy. Well, this, like, if I shave, I usually just shave this off, and then this here, and I usually keep this. The next time I have to get this gone. But every time I do that, I look like younger than I want to be, and I like being an old man. I'm proud of being an old man because a lot of people I know didn't even make it to old man. Like when people say you're old, I'm like, a lot of my friends didn't even make it to 18 or 21, so I wear that like a badge of honor. Well, yeah, I was just wearing just a t-shirt, like nothing special on it. It was real windy out here. It was like 40 degrees, but as you can see from the Chicago hoodie, that's walking around weather. Nah, I barely get sick. I exercise a lot. I mean, heck, most of my streams are me walking everywhere. And ain't much to do since, I told y'all before I live on the streets. I'm essentially homeless. So it's like, I just get where I can when I can get it. But I've been staying at a place. So, at least till I leave again. Oh, because this thing here, this mustache grows all weird. Sometimes it gets in my nose. I mean, I don't use fine facial waxes and Vaselines. Plus, it's just something I be thinking about. Plus, like, okay, for instance, I stepped off the screen and I be thinking weird stuff. I be sitting there going, her name was Lola. She was a show girl. And I'm like, why is that in my? It happens all the time. I just be chilling, trying to post up, and that just goes. I don't understand it. And then other people are like, seek therapy or get off the drugs or this is fine abstract art. I'm like, nah, it's just some dude being weird. Not on purpose though, but self-aware, and that is important. And yes, I shouldn't have to. I don't want to say, but you know, connect to one another. A lot of good channels here. I like RJ's channel because I like the statues and stuff he be presenting, but I don't know the particular names and whatnot. So I don't want to just sit up there and be like, "Hey, man, cool statue, word." I would like to be show some decor. Nope, I'm not singing Copacabana. Like I said, these are flashing thoughts that go through my head. Like I remember I did one quote battle. Oh yeah, I'm very comfortable in the dark. But one of my quote battle vids, it was funny because Easy knew it, but it was from Jane Child, that song from 1990, I Don't Want to Fall in Love. I used to love that song. She had like the sweetest fan hair / braids nose ring combo. She was on there. What was she saying? I don't wanna fall in love. Love hurts just like a knife, and you make the knife feel good. I cannot hit those notes like she do. She has a great voice. Actually, hold on a second. I think. But also, I do quote battle just because me and him appreciate really old stuff like that. Like we just like really old songs. So every time we get a chance, we try to quote these and see if anybody knows what we're quoting. Some people do. Some people don't. It's not a guessing game though. It's just yeah. But you know, everybody should. What did I say? I said this a long time ago. Everybody says anything they want about you. It's up to you to make that true or not. And that's the way I see it. That's why, like, that's the part of social media I don't really get. That's why I don't have a Twitter. I have an Instagram, but that's just to keep in contact with my daughter. But like on Twitter, everybody's like, "Do you see what he said? You see what he said? You see what he said?" I don't care what he said. What did he do? Because people will say a lot of nice things to you and then do some really, really, really messed up stuff. You know, like a person who says they love horses, but they run a glue factory. I'm just saying. So it's like the weird dichotomy of like, you know, everything you say, they hop on. And I'm like, well, what they do? Because a lot of people say a lot of weird stuff. Or you meet a person who's a complete jerk. There's a neighbor that's like really, really mean and thoroughly hates everybody. Then you find out he donates to orphanages on a regular basis and sits around there reading to children. And you're like, well, what he does is different than what he says. Or something to that effect. You know what I'm trying to say. I would say don't judge a book by its cover, but the thing I hate about that is, like Michael Shea said, isn't that how you judge a book? By the cover? I mean, when I pick up the book, I'm looking at the cover and deciding if I want to read it or not. Then you look inside it for, you know, like a little brief synopsis. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that song's a classic. Jane Child. Just like when you're like, well, maybe he's no Romeo, but he's my only one for a show. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not saying let's hear it for the boy. Not happening. Hmm. One, but I say my kids because you know the other ones they've been around the whole time, so you know they're there too. They're the kids. Keep coming to me for advice, and I thought I made it clear to them that I don't know nothing. And I'm like, why are you still talking to me? Don't you know that I'm an idiot? But we does what we does with the people that we love, right? Mm, that's okay, RJ. I barely understand English myself, honestly. I'm terrible at it. What up, Tristan? How you doing? See, he lost his mind. I just modded him. What the? This is why that's why I don't go to my YouTube studio. Gotta get back to this. There it is. Yeah, no, I froze because I went to go check on my YouTube so that I can mod Tristan. Like it freezes if I go on there because I don't have the capture tech. It's just StreamYard. That's why I can't share no videos on here. Now, if I was doing this on a computer, I could have that there, have a little something playing for y'all. You know, some do 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 do. You know, like I don't know. He's the boogie boogie bugle boy company beat. You know, something like that. But I don't. So there's that. Doris Day, as I usually say, which means K, Sarah, Sarah, whatever will be, baby. Although I am weirded out that I'm still on camera. I should have already switched already. You asking me, Tristan? I've honestly just been working. I got conned into another shift. I'm outside because the gibbous moon looks good. Hoping I'll be around to see the eclipse. Actually, I don't even think I'll be able to get it from this particular trajectory because of the way that it's lining up. But there's an eclipse on April 8th. It's a lunar eclipse. So I'm interested in that, but I don't know if I'll be able to catch it. Times like this, I wish I were back in Illinois. Then I'm like, nah. The question is, what have you been up to? Why am I talking like that? Anyways, you know what I'm saying. And I always appreciate it, Susanna. Hey, wait, I thought you were asleep, or at least taking a nap. Hmm. You were working, and now you're on here? Hmm. 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 Yep, same thing with me. I got out, and I was chilling and watching a couple of videos, catching some cartoons, and then I decided to take a walk, go to the store. So I figured if I'm going to the store, I might as well stream. And now, 34 minutes later, here I still am. Strange. Because anyone that knows Anubis knows that he doesn't stay on here for long. Well, are you off work or did you just decide, screw that place and marched out? Therein lies the question. Mm. So you're going to the 619 and the 702. I still don't feel comfortable with calling it 725. It's the 702. So when are you making those trips? I'm supposed to go back to Vegas actually in April for a couple of reasons. I ain't never been. Well, it's great when you're visiting. Living there is like you live there, you know. But it's fun to go see the sights, have some fun. But it's also like don't go during the summer like everybody. I'll be sitting there like, how y'all out here? Be 100 and some degrees, killing me. Yeah, you really shouldn't, you know, especially in person. Besides, hey, good. That means you're free to go do something else. I've kind of always taken jobs where it wasn't a career because I was busy. Like, if I gotta go, I gotta go because trying to do stuff. It wasn't the right way to go, but mm. Well, then fun should be had indeed. You only get one life, and there's no coupons. Thank you, Suzanne. Always important. Hey, there's still other stuff you can go do. There's lots of sites and whatnot. Um, Before I left, well, right when I left, no one told me they were opening up a punk rock museum. They got a punk rock museum out there, and I really got to go see that. I'm into punk rock. I've always been into punk rock. I'm a punk rocker. It would just be nice. But no, I spent so many years of my life out there between there, Chicago, and LA. So, I was always everywhere. And as they say, nomad, vagabond, call me what you will. Because anywhere I roam, where I lay my head is home. Nice. Also, you're going to be sweating your butt off. I'm not even going to lie. You're going to be sweating your butt off because you're going in May. In May, it is very hot there. Not as bad as June, but heck, all my tattoos were free. My tattoos suck, though. They were done by a bunch. This is when I was a teenager. Oh, oh yeah. See, I can't pass that shot up right there. I like when the moon's with the clouds, and it's also nice when it's right here in the woods, like or in a tree. I love the night shots. Dang right, home is where I make it. Or as Pumbaa put it, home is where you run press.
I'm afraid to come back. Afraid you'll leave me when I'm gone. I'll live dream.
I don't. I only have a few, and they're just words. I would have gotten more, but I can't commit to like designs and stuff. Hey, free 99 is the best price. Actually, no. There's free 99 and there's free 90 free. But I can't pass up a sale. Nope. No, I can't. Hey, I thought I warned y'all. If y'all came here for brilliant, intelligent palavers done by scholarly individuals, then you came to the wrong place. You came from random, ignorant nonsense, then hello, how you doing? Except my ignorance isn't I don't I don't trash people. That's the only difference. I don't trash people. Like, nah, there's not a video on here where I'm sitting up here like, oh, well, you heard about this guy right here. Well, let me give you a couple of things. He does all these horrible stuff. Captions at the bottom, a bunch of music, zoom, 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 and then here's some exposing footage of all that thing. I don't got time for all that. I just talk about stuff, and if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, like my family used to tell me, go look it up. Because if I remember correctly, this title is Randumb, Randumb. But I'm also a tad introspective on this one because one of the people I always talk to sent me a message that was disheartening, saddening. But I'm also reminded of a quote I like where a dude said, because I remember I used it, I thought about it with my mom when he said, the doctor said I wasn't going to walk again. And now I'm barely walking. So either I'm a miracle or doctors don't know. And expletive deleted. And he goes, and we both know miracles don't happen around here where we live. I prefer drama on my television. I can pause it, I can rewind it, or I can change the channel, or switch to another show that I'm streaming. And how do you put it? One too many things on my mind. I'm finding myself so hard to find. That was a good song. That was a good movie. That was a good song too. Well, it wasn't a good movie. It was real cheese, but I like cheese movies, so I don't care. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. I've always said that Suzanne is a sweetheart. She keeps going on this quest to try to get me monetized, and I'm like, I don't need money. I just make these videos for mental health, for mine. And if some people want to ride along, they can ride along. If they don't, that's cool too. But I'm gonna keep making these because I'm just too weird to, well, too stupid to quit, too weird to quit. Because weird is fun. Normalcy is not overrated like some people say. Normal's not overrated. Normal is weird, honestly. How do you get that many people to do the exact same thing with no passion? And I am not an automaton. Hey, that's TV. I count Roku as a TV. When I say TV, that just means the screen that I'm watching at that time. Heck, full disclosure, most of the time when I see you guys, when I see y'all streaming and whatnot, I watch y'all on my PlayStation. But I can't type, so then I have to put it. I don't have a keyboard or nothing for it. So then I grab my phone, I turn it on, I go to the channel that I'm watching, and that way I type in, I put in the thumbs up, and maybe I throw a couple of bucks. I don't know. I just be there doing my thing, saying hello, you know. Hey, what up, Doc? Hello to you. Hope all is well. Hope the evening finds you well, and I hope your sleep is good. Yeah. Well, you know what? I remember when being a weirdo. Gonzo from Muppet Babies was a weirdo. Muppet Babies, that's what he was called. He called himself a weirdo. And now they took weirdo from me. Weirdo used to just meant weirdo. But now weirdo has all these connotations. And it's so annoying. It's like words get co opted and they take away the meaning of that word when that word didn't even mean that. It used to just be, you're a weirdo. That was it. You know, just because you happen to wear a set of pantaloons and you got on a nice crushed velvet t-shirt, a gigantic afro with a butterfly collar, and maybe nice two-tone beret. That was nice weirdo. Then now it became that guy's a weirdo. Uh, hey, I'll be real. When I started doing this, this was like I said, just me. Like it says in my description, it's just all about my mental health, and you know, saying that hopefully it helps people. Like it helps me to make these, but I never really had any scientific ideas about it or anything like that. I just made the videos, talked about whatever, get people out of their own mind. Unfortunately, I say this so much that people that have been to my channel before have heard this speech, so I'm just going to stop right there. Hold on a second. I've been on here for almost an hour. Ugh, that's crazy. Usually I do like a half. You know, people got things to do.
So I'll do what I always do because I've been on here for way too long. So now it just must end. So now it's time to say goodbye to all my crazy friends. I don't really got too much to say outside of this. Find your joy, find your love, and find your happiness. Much love, much love. Why am I talking like that? Okay. Much love to y'all. Y'all have a good one. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sir Adzi, you just ruined my goodbye, dude. I can't leave when I ain't seen you in forever. You know, it's this guy right here that every time I see him, I used to sing "How Do You Like Your Love" because he'd always act like he didn't know it, and I know he knew it. How you been, you handsome devil? Yeah, Sir Adzi's good people. But I haven't seen you in a while, man. I was supposed to be getting out of here. Oh man, no, I've been hearing that. I don't wish that on nobody. I've been hearing a lot of rough stuff too. Just heard some rough stuff right when I started this. And I'm hoping that it's not true. I really hope it's not true. Are you getting through it though? Are you getting through it? I know you're going through a rough patch, but are you getting through the rough patch? You still navigating your way through there? You're pulling out the weeds of this rough patch, tasting some of it, making sure it's not a sour patch? That didn't make no sense, but you know me, I never do. So there, anyways. I really would have left, but I haven't seen you in a while, Adzi. You know, me and Maine were just asking about you. Right now, Maine's playing this game called Project Zomboid over on his Steam. What song? Oh, you mean that one I was just the last time? I don't know. I just made that crap up. Ah, psh, giving up's easy. Being negative is easy, you know. Being pessimistic is easy. Which I'm the wrong person to say that because I'm kind of a misanthropic nihilist who's also kind of cynical. So don't take it with me. But I guess I could say from that like, yeah, it's easy to give up. It's hard to keep going. But yet, as I live on these streets and I breathe and I move, I still keep one foot in front of the other to my own groove. But usually, for every step I take, I get pushed back a mile. So I can't really tell you. All I can say is that it's easy to give up. You know, strike me as doing things easily. I miss you too. More, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? How do you like your love? Ah, you getting Ghost on PC? Oh, Ghost of Tsushima? Well, for a while, my PS4 was like, it turned into yours, where you remember it turned into a gigantic fan. I had to go buy a bunch of that compressed dust, air duster, and I just sat there blasting that thing. But Main's on right now. He's playing Project Zomboid with a couple of people from the job. Still gotta like be out there, Sir Adzi. No, not be out there. No, perish the thought. Man, you still gotta do what you do. Plus, I'm way older than you. And if I can get through it and keep dealing with stuff and keep doing wrong and then do right and mess up and all of that stuff, then you can too. Yeah, nah, mine was a jet engine too. I finally got it back to working like a normal PlayStation again. You still be on Twitch? Because I'm on there right now. I'm on 3 different platforms right now. That's the one good thing about not being partnered or monetized is that I can do that because it's just me talking about nothing. That's just it. That's just how it is. Mm. Well, dude, you got to do what you got to do. You got to go where you got to go. Yeah, it's just good to see you again. We haven't seen Walrus. We haven't seen anybody from the gaming group. Hey, Marlena, how you doing? Everything going good out there for you too? Mm. Thank you. I normally hate being on camera. Like right now, I really hate being on camera. It just feels weird. Like I see all of y'all, y'all are on camera, and I'm like, wow. And they all can be chill and vibing and everything fine. And only time I'm on camera is when I'm playing on my PlayStation, and that's if it's daytime because I don't turn on my lights because I can't. So then when I'm on there, then that's when that happens. And then I had a camera mosaicked out, so it looks like I'm trying to hide myself because I snitched on somebody. Mm, me neither, Adzi. I haven't gotten into a game because I still got a lot of stuff on my mind. That's why I've been doing a lot of these. I'm hoping that if I sit here and just talk and talk and be loquacious as possible, then whatever's in my mind will either get drutted out, found out, pushed out, or pushed back. One of the things. But what they say, how the Tech Nine put it, you can pray and pray for my downfall, but when I rise like the sun, I ain't messing with y'all. I'ma keep on keeping on, keep on holding on. I'll highlight that. See, he said hello to all you beautiful people. You felt bad for not saying hi. Well, sometimes we get into that state where we're in a slump where we don't feel right. Sometimes even the simple thing as a salutation feels like devastation. I don't know. I forget. Especially since I just made that up too. I don't know where any of this is coming from. This is why I don't stream for very long because now I'm just starting to go into these weird tangents. But anyways, mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. 1 hour. That is, oh, that's nice. For me, that's it. I'm out of here. I've been on here for an hour. I don't do that. Especially if there's no games to play, no weird fun to be had, and all that other stuff. Plus, I still got to talk to Mr. Adsy, so that's still good. But it is time for me to vacate the premises. There's a lot of good channels out there. Go check them all out. Go have some fun. Go connect with each other. Do whatever it is you do that brings you joy. Much love.